Hello, and a very warm welcome to the English Story Nook. We are so glad you could join us today. Today, we're diving into a story about feeling trapped by routine and the courage it takes to follow a passion. Get ready to discover what happens when a busy manager decides to take a leap of faith and bring a spark of creativity into her very organized life. Before we dive in, if you enjoy our stories and want to support what we do, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and consider buying us a coffee. There's a link in the description below. Every like, subscription, and small contribution helps us keep creating great content for English learners like you. Let's get started. My calendar is a cage. Aurelia Rodriguez stared at her screen, her life perfectly organized in colorful blocks. Monday, 9 a.m. Project sync with Agile Stagnans Still Stand Solutions. Tuesday, 11 a.m. Budget review. Wednesday, lunch with a client. Her digital calendar was a work of art, a testament to her efficiency as a senior manager. But lately, it felt less like a tool and more like a cage. Each morning, the routine was the same. Wake up, check emails, attend meetings, write reports. Her career was successful, her apartment was clean, but a feeling of emptiness was growing inside her. The days felt incredibly monotonous, each one a copy of the last. One afternoon, an email from HR announced a new company initiative. Employees were encouraged to propose passion projects to foster creativity. Aurelia's boss immediately suggested she lead a project to optimize internal workflows. The idea made her feel tired. It was just another block for her calendar, another task on a list. She felt completely overwhelmed by the thought of adding more of the same work to her already busy schedule. It was the opposite of passion. It was just more of the monotonous routine she wanted to escape. That evening, while scrolling through old photos on her phone, she stopped. It was a picture of her in her early 20s, her face and clothes splattered with paint, standing proudly in front of a huge, vibrant mural she had painted on a community center wall. She remembered the joy, the freedom, the feeling of creating something beautiful with her hands. An idea, wild and exciting, sparked in her mind. She wasn't going to optimize workflows. She was going to bring art to Agile Stagnans Still Stand Solutions. It was a crazy idea, a complete leap of faith, but it was the first thing that had excited her in years. Her proposal for a collaborative art installation was met with confused silence. "How does this improve productivity?" her boss asked, frowning. Aurelia felt overwhelmed by their lack of imagination, but then Neo Harush, a quiet software developer from another team, spoke up. "I think it's a great idea," he said. "It could be good for morale. I could help with the technical side of the presentation." With Neo's help, Aurelia prepared a presentation arguing that creativity and employee well-being were connected. To her astonishment, the leadership team agreed to a small trial project. She had a tiny budget and a tight deadline, but she had a chance. The next few weeks were difficult. Aurelia was juggling her demanding job and the art project. Her calendar became even more packed. The initial excitement started to fade, replaced by stress and exhaustion. The project, which was supposed to be her escape, was becoming just another source of pressure. "I have no time for anything spontaneous anymore," she complained to Neo one evening as they were testing LED light strips. "This was meant to be different, but it just feels like more work. The joy is gone." She wondered if she would ever find true fulfillment in her work. The day before the project reveal, disaster struck. A software bug caused the interactive light display to glitch unpredictably. It was a mess. Aurelia stared at the chaotic flashing lights, feeling the familiar weight of failure. She was completely overwhelmed and ready to give up. "It's over," she told Neo, her voice shaking. "I can't fix this." Neo put a hand on her shoulder. "Maybe it doesn't need fixing," he said softly. "You started this to break the routine, right? This is your chance. Take a leap of faith, Aurelia." His words hit her. He was right. She had been trying to manage this creative project like one of her spreadsheets, with perfect control. She took a deep breath and made a spontaneous decision. "We're not fixing it," she announced to the small group of volunteers. "We're going to make the glitch part of the art. It will represent the chaos and beauty of real life." They worked through the night, changing the code to embrace the randomness, not fight it. For the first time, Aurelia wasn't following a plan. She was creating, adapting, and she felt alive. She finally understood what it meant to pursue a real passion. The installation was the star of the company event. Employees played with the unpredictable lights, laughing. They loved its message. It wasn't perfect, and that's what made it beautiful. Standing back and watching people interact with her creation, Aurelia felt a deep sense of fulfillment she had never found in a completed report or a successful product launch. She realized the cage wasn't her calendar. It was her fear of being imperfect and of trying something new. She knew she had to pursue this feeling. Aurelia didn't quit her job, but she changed how she used her calendar. She started blocking out time for creative exploration. The following week, a new block appeared on her Saturday schedule: pottery class. A few weeks later, another one: museum visit. Her calendar was still full, but now it was filled with things she had chosen, things that brought her joy. It was no longer a cage. It was a map. And for the first time in a long time, she was excited to see where it would lead her. Taking that leap of faith had shown her that a well-organized life could also be a happy one, as long as she was the one who decided what to schedule. That's the end of our story for today. We hope you enjoyed Aurelia's journey of rediscovery. What is a passion or a hobby that brings you joy and makes you feel alive? Let us know in the comments below. Remember to check out the description for a link to the free PDF and other helpful learning materials to continue your practice. Thank you for joining us at the English Story Nook. Keep exploring your passions and your English skills. We look forward to seeing you in our next video. Happy learning, and goodbye for now.